Why logical men lose emotional women? Some men feel like they are logical. They want to rationalize things. They want to explain things logically. And oftentimes, they don't know why their wives' counterparts and their view and what the men are doing, it do not connect. It doesn't connect. I have seen so many men who said, no, for me, I am logic. If my wife is talking to me and doesn't make sense, I don't understand why. I can't, it's very hard for me. It's very simple things for them to understand. And, while you are right in your own mind, while you are right and you feel like what you are saying is right and you are right in every sense, you lose connection with your woman. And I have seen it many, 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 many times when men comes across like they are emotionally unavailable. So if you are emotionally unavailable, it causes a lot of issues in your marriage. And it becomes very, very complicated. I'm going to share with you several things that happen when men cannot connect emotionally with their wives. It becomes very, very, very challenging, and women don't like that. See, men's psychology and women's psychology are two different things. If you are a man and you really want to connect with your wife deeper, they don't want you to be a fixer. That's the first thing that you want to understand, okay? They don't want a man who is coming to fix. They want a man who is a feeler, a man who can feel, not a man who wants to fix. So that when your wife is bringing up issues, bringing up conversations, the moment you try to talk, you just want to come in and fix it. And then you just want to boom, 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 and the conversations have come to an end. A story that I have a story to tell you. A man and a woman, a husband and a wife, they love each other. They are Christian people. They love God, but their marriage is struggling. And only on this area, they cannot connect. A highly logical man and an emotional woman are not connecting. God made us all with emotions, with ability to feel, to validate, to acknowledge, okay, and to help to let me you let your wife understand that you hear her, understand her, and you listen to her. But if you are a man and you are so stuck in your way of being a logic, and you don't cross over to a place where you can connect emotionally with your woman, you are going to struggle. You're going to struggle in the area of intimacy with your wife, with communication with your wife, because logical mindset have difficulty going deeper in the life of a person. So there are some things that I'm going to share with you. And this is a big struggle why a lot of marriages don't make it. When they get home, they cannot talk, they cannot connect, they cannot laugh, they cannot smile, they can have fun, they can take a walk, they can go to the mall together, they can plan together. Why? Because every time the logic is canceling out the one with emotions. And if somebody ever told you that men don't have emotions, it's a lie. Men are equally as emotional beings as women. The problem is that men were not taught to be emotional. Really, men were not taught to be emotional. So men don't cry. Men don't feel sad. But that is a lie from hell. All human beings have emotions. Why? Because the one who created us, God, guess what? He has emotions. It grieves his heart. God gets sad. Jesus get excited. Hallelujah. Jesus got excited. Jesus touched people. He cried. He cried blood. Jesus cried blood. Jesus has emotions. He had emotions. So we having emotions that doesn't make you feminine. It makes you a human being. Human beings are supposed to have emotions. But our upbringing, especially men who were born the only child in the home. If a man is the only child in the home, I'm telling you, it becomes a big, big, big challenge because they have learned to live independently. They have learned to play by themselves. They have learned to talk by themselves. They have learned to do a lot of things by themselves. They have survived it up to date. So when you marry that man, the only man in the house, you live with him, but he doesn't connect, and he's okay, and he doesn't even know why you are worried. He doesn't know why you are worried that you just want to say that, and you don't talk to me. We can't say anything. We can't do anything around here. They don't understand that. They tell you you are too much dependent on him. So, logic person and emotional person run into the situation of dependent and independent, and they cannot connect. Let me quickly share with you about 3 to 5 things that can happen when you are too logical person, and why you cannot connect with your wife. And the women hate it. They just hate it. Number one, men who are logical are not able to engage in a deeper conversation with their wives. I didn't say conversation or even talking, but I'm saying a deeper conversation with their wives. If you are logical, I know one story where the wife was saying that she went to Walmart to buy something. The Walmart in let's say in Georgia, or the Walmart in Lawrenceville, as a particular city. And then later in the conversation, she said she went to Walmart in another place. And the man said, no, wait a minute. You keep saying this place, you keep changing it. And not the whole conversation became argument. And it